Good afternoon, traders. Today is Saturday, September 2nd, Labor Day weekend. Monday is no trading, as we all know. This is going to be a relatively short episode, but it's going to be quite insightful as I have my projections for September and October for you, as well as this coming Tuesday's projected or predicted intraday pattern I think it's going to follow. So stick around for that. Here's a tweet from Thursday after closing bell. We all know what happened. It collapsed into close, right? On Thursday, in the final 5 minutes, it just collapsed and made a lower low right here. Final last 2 minutes. It forced a negative cross on 195-minute MACD, as well as making a lower low intraday, right towards the end. Negative cross on both the 195 and 65-minute MACD. I am now leaning bearish. My overall thesis was correct on Thursday. Overall thesis, it's bearish. We all know Thursday had some crazy wild whipsaw, up, down, up, down, up, down. But overall, from top to bottom, left to right, it was down. Okay, so this was Thursday. After closing bell, sorry. What happened on Friday? Oh, we all know what happened on Friday. Okay? Essentially what the market maker did was set up a bull trap. That's, at the end of the day, that's exactly what it was, using, what was it, non-farm payrolls as a bull trap. Up, collapsed. Okay? Now, but in doing so, it made a higher high as well as a lower low. Also known as the megaphone. Okay? It's creating a megaphone. Right. So, Thursday was the warning shot, collapsing, making a lower low right here towards the end, at the end of the day, in the final 2 minutes. Friday was the FAFO, F around and find out. Okay? If you got calls, ouch. If you got puts, you did well. Okay? And that's exactly how we played it on Friday, for those who are following on Twitter. So now let's go ahead and get into a little bit of macro discussion. All right. Also tweeted this yesterday near closing bell, 3:05 p.m. 450.01 was the magic line that it held this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? See that? Up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So, obviously on Tuesday here, mad dash. Notice how it made a mad dash, surge up. Almost hit 450.01, not quite. Come down, then go up above it. Classic market maker pattern, guys. Classic. Okay? I did get calls, but I got out like right around here on Tuesday. I knew it was going to be up, but I didn't realize it was going to be that far up. Okay? Actually, yeah. So, the reason why this was a surge, and I don't have this quite drawn out, is because there was a lot of space between the bull bars. Remember, you remember, guys, I've been tweeting 450.01 for over a month now. Like, since back in July. It was 2 months. Back in July, guys. We've been talking about 450.01. There's another bull bar. I don't remember the exact number, since I don't have it marked on this particular chart. Okay? It's right around here. So you notice it was consolidate, surge. That's why the surge happened. There are no clusters of bull bars in between this last bull bar down here and 450.01 up here. Okay? So let's get into a little bit of macro discussion, shall we? I'm going to switch over to, here's the daily chart. What you are looking at is my projection for September and October. Here's September, here's October. Let's just talk high level. From here, this is Friday. Yesterday, September 1st. Okay? I think that it's going to go down a little bit, dip, right? We're going to make the higher low right here. See that? Right there. I think it's going to go down, and then it's going to rip up to about 456.43, this bull bar. Consolidate underneath of it, and then it's going to surge. Okay? 459.54. This was the July 27th all-time high. 459.54 is the pre-market level. 459.44 is intraday high. So pre-market high, intraday high. That's why I have two numbers here. Okay? I think it's going to take it. That's why. Okay, so we all know this was August. Painful, brutal red August. Lost all of July's gains, right? This is August. It's okay. It has to actually prove it's making an attempt to go higher. So it has to get back closer to 459.54. I'm just calling it a higher number. It has to attempt to get closer to 459.54. It can't stop here, right? Well, yeah, where was the close? What was the close at? 450. Was it 451.19, right? I think that's right. Yeah, 451. That's no. That's too low. It's actually going to make an attempt to get closer to attempting to break 459.54. And in doing so, you see this number 457.25? If it breaks that, if it cracks that, in my opinion, it has every intention of going back and reclaiming 459.54. Every intention. So look for 457.25. What's 457.25? That was the last month's, August 2023, last month's high. Okay? So basically, if it takes 457.25, September month has already gone higher, making a higher high than August last month. You see that now? Okay, now, what's this? 457.83 to 88. That's February and April 2022 bear market monthly highs. So you see this cluster of this band, we'll just call it 456.43 to 458.18. This thick band is very important. Notice how after the July 27th peak, it hung out here, hung out here, hung out here. Oh, gap down. Right here. See that? It gapped down. Okay? It gapped down. So, it gapped down from right at the bottom of 456.43. Notice that? That's not a coincidence, guys. It's like, oh, I tried to hang out here long enough. Oops, nope, not so much. But now look where we are. Here's the gap down, and now here we are. We're gonna fill that gap, guys. It's gonna fill the gap. But what I think it's gonna do is gonna fill the gap, consolidate under 456.43 a little bit, then it's gonna bust through it. Okay, I think it's just gonna bust through it. It's gonna bust through and make all-time highs in September, by middle of September. But here's what I also think. It's not. I think it's not going to quite hit 462.07. That is the March 2022 monthly high. 22. I don't think it's going to quite hit it. But it already made a higher high than the previous July 27th all-time high. So that gives you, air quotes, permission to go down. Okay? This gives you permission to go down because you already made a higher high than 459.54, July 27th all-time high. You don't have to claim 462.07. You don't have to. And I think because this bull bar is so major, March 2022, guys, you go back and look at the charts in the 2022 bear market. Yeah, March 31st, 2022 was a high, and then it just collapsed. Go back and look at 2022. It just collapsed. So 462.07 is a significant bull bar. It's quite significant. If it does take it, then I'll need to kind of reevaluate, reassess my thesis. But I don't think it's going to. And because it doesn't take it, it's going to come close to it, but not take it. That's where I think it's actually going to collapse into August. October. I think it's going to collapse into October. October is basically, in my opinion, October is going to erase all of September's gains. And we're going to make, see this pattern? Higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, lower low. So I estimate the lower low in October to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the 2022 October 13th low, aka the hive. I think sometime in October we're going to go down to about SPY 436-ish. And then after that, it's going to be Rip City. Happens to also coincide with what? The elections in November, right? Oh, yeah, everyone feels good. Oh, look, the market's going up by Super Tuesday. First Tuesday in November or whatever. Super Tuesday. Oh, the markets are rip-roaring. Look at that. Everyone's feeling good. So I think that's what's going to happen. Through now and mid-September, it's going to be up. It's going to roll over, and we're going to collapse. It's going to be an ugly end of September into October like it was in August. Then after that, I think it's Rip City. October, November, into December. That is my current thesis. Guys, okay, got that? Get it? Got it? Good. Let's go to intraday on Tuesday. When we come back, okay? Here is FAFO Friday, right? FAFO Friday. Here's where we closed, right? Oh, I got that right? Yeah, 451. Yeah, 451.19. Yep, right there. I think Tuesday, come opening bell, I think overnight futures, it's kind of gonna float up, float up, float up. Not too much, not too crazy, right? Here's the high. Here's the high on Friday, right? We're not gonna be anywhere close to that. I think it's gonna go to 452.25 by opening bell, and then I think it's going to pretty much, see, it's gonna come up, nowhere close to the previous Friday's high. It's gonna come down, form a ledge, collapse. But, and I think that collapse is going to be, it's going to stop right around 448.80. And I think it's going to be a rip your face off bounce back to higher than where the ledge formed. So get ready. I think it's going to be a dump and pump. Okay? So that's what I think Tuesday is going to be. Get ready. Let me know if you have any questions on that. But that's what I think it's going to do. Look at the pattern, guys. Look at this pattern right here. Down, 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 down. This is the end. See that? You see it now? Look at the pattern. And then I think it's going to go. It's going to rip. So just get ready. So I plan on exiting my puts as it's getting closer and closer and closer to 448.80. You know, whatever, 449, whatever. This is just an estimate. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly going to get that, but we'll see. We'll kind of have to see how where 448.80 lands on my channel lines that I draw out come Monday. Yeah, we'll just have to see about that. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys today. Feel free to follow me on Twitter where I quote intraday tweets of my trades. Don't forget to listen to your favorite music while you are trading. Helps you get into the right state of mind. Helps you get into the right flow state. Please give this video a like, share, subscribe, or click to be notified when I release something new. With that, I'm Agent 00 Whoa, signing off.